What is Gwarn, people? We have more locals. We got Jesmon versus Hudiemon, a matchup that you probably will see a little bit more of in future. Jesmon's a little bit on a renaissance, and Hudiemon is, you know, the deck in the room to beat. If you can't beat him, join him in most cases. And some Jesmon players think they can beat him. This is second to last week before Nats. I mean, Nats is this weekend, basically, if you're seeing this as it comes out. We're going to see Jesmon built turn 2 for the low cost of, well, I mean, to be fair, it did pass on 4, so this is a lot. Jesmon with the CL and with the Alliance is going to be at the Rene Port as well. Here you go on the third check, and we are going to pick up the Angemon off that. But we are going to get to stun. It really doesn't matter who we stun here. And then turn Jesmon X antibody in order to get the blocker, the Digivolve one. We're just going to pass over 2. No protection needed on these. Just a body and 6 security. Just making it a little bit more awkward to deal with. Going to get to make Chitose off of the Mirai, which is going to give us an Angemon. So we've got a Shaq DNA ready. Blinding Ray. Okay, yeah, we're going to try and kill. Let's see if we can do it. It's going to be quite difficult, honestly. There being a 6th security matters a lot. This is still the loop variant. Yugo is supposed to go to the bottom of the deck, but it is okay. I do not think that Yugo going to the bottom versus trash is going to be the difference maker. I think we're just, yeah. So we got decoy, and we do have a blocker, which is something that you have to kind of account for. HPD into Angemon. I always forget how HPD works. I don't think it has to go into a green body. I know it's one of your green Digimon. One of your green Digimon by suspending one Digimon. Yeah. So that's a legal Digivolution. We now have another target for Shaco. I mean, we also can revert down to get the extra draw. I didn't see where the DP minus was actually applied, but I'm assuming that it would have been not on the rookie, otherwise we would have... Oh, actually, wait, no, because everything is DP positive, isn't it? So we're going to swing back to the Chitose, get the DP minus to clear the blocker, and then the decoy, and then we're going to swing... So we're swinging over at the Rene Port, so we're playing for board here. The Digivolve down, Shaco can then taunt. Not sure what we taunted. Presumably the Jesmon bounced the Chitose again, and we get to swing through. Really, really sick. So much DP minus. We're so wide on the board. So this is 2 checks. I still feel like we have to try and take off board. We're missing the green target. Okay, so we're going to go into Pyogemon suspend here. Swing. You swing over... both here, yes. Swing over both. And then Chitose, play Angemon. Ugh, not enough to clear the Huckmon. But we are actually under 10 KDP, which means we can't warp this Huckmon back. That said, it would have been sideways anyway, so we're actually just going to stun the Pyogemon. Honestly, this was a really good turn from Derek. Hitting system on Jim sucks. Doo-doo. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks big doo-doo. Cause get to shoot the Gotsu, and then we get the freeze. Yeah, that's like actual just terrorist behavior. This is actual terrorism behavior. That matters a lot because we lost the Gotsu there. You go 1, 2, 3. Pick up the Mirai. You really want to be able to do some DP minus here because this is 3 bodies on board. So despite the fact that we cleared 2 because we swung at security rather than getting the other. Oh, DP minus clears 1 rookie. Oh, and it has blocker. Oh, Jamie, what are you doing? Okay, we threw. DP minus down. Shrink it. Oh, okay. So this was throw for throw, band for band. If I know my goat, Jamie Conquest, gonna get me. Gonna get me some extra footage. That's my goat. I'm gonna swing through and go into game 2. And whilst we do get shuffled up for game number 2, I want to say a big thank you to the players on screen, but also to everyone that has been supporting the channel, helping me do as close to daily as I can. As I said, we're going to be away for Nats basically Wednesday through Monday, so might be a slight break in content, but the people that help me do it as close to daily as I can. Got our ultimates, the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks, Brad, Sacred Armour, King of Knights, Dial Bear, Rich Life, and Matthew Bowen. And it looks like we have the security set to open the digital gate. We're not going to open with a rookie, but we will find one off of MTD. So honestly, not that bad. And a Yugo. Gotsu or Mem Boost. That's not going to take the memory boost. So not going to be holding on to those Gotsus. Pick up security and recover one off the block. Nice and quick. Back to back. And we're going to stay in the back with the boost. Goodbye win rate. Hello Yugo. Alright, we're going to swing the Blanc, get to evolve into Bauhuck for 1, and then hit a Chitose, which is going to put the Golem down, so don't you dare swing. Don't you do it. Don't you dare swing. Crimmy B for 5 is diabolical behavior. But I guess it does stop you from playing by effect. So he's spending 5 in order to, you know, stop 5 play cost worth of memory being cheated out. Clever, I like it. I think we can still push up here. Yeah, I don't know why we keep trashing the Yugo. It's bot deck it to reduce it, because it's the same as Mirai. We can still swing at the body. Okay, so we're causing the attack to fizzle on purpose to get the minus 3k, and then we're going to slam Ankylo minus 3, and then make Shack, which is going to then de-digivolve, which then gets the minus 3. So plays through the Crimson Blaze pretty nicely. This is one of the reasons that some people aren't as keen on the Crimson Blaze, because you do, like, yeah, you put them on, they won't have it, but they do generally do all right. Chimera Insecurity. We're going to play out the Ankylo and then Barrier in order to keep it live. And then we're going to presumably make another Shack. It's really crusty that we're actually having to make it with Shack rather than Hudiemon, but if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Shackle. And now we've got double partition live, basically. No reason to not send it. Well, I mean, I guess you'd have to worry about being hit by something, but ooh, delicioso. Ooh, num 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 num. Delicioso, yummy yummy. Veemon, you are not activating when digivolving. No sir. All right, gonna reduce the costs. Get CL. Nothing to stun because no end digivolvings. Ooh, oh dear. Unlucky for you. Unlucky for you. I guess this is a free heal at the end of turn. Yeah, you know. Holy Waivers cost less. Alright, I'm gonna swing in. Swinging the Venus. I mean, I guess, why not? You're gonna spit out 2 bodies that could turn into another Shack if you punch over it. Low-key though, boost then slam Hoodie. I mean, I probably would have boosted first, but yeah, just clear the body. They've recognized that we genuinely don't care that much. And we get the draw 1, and then we get to make Shack in order to taunt the other body. We're just being a menace. De-digivolve back down to the Hudiemon as well. Chitose Insecurity, draw 1. Oh, it's just a masterclass. Just an absolute masterclass on punishing Jesmon. And Jamie needs to Lock in. Luckily, there's no security attack modifier yet, so we do actually get all of our when digivolving effects here. Get the stun. And then because a guy was played, we can swing the Jesmon here. Still haven't declared alliance. We don't have sec +1, so now we get to go. But now we lose the when digivolving because we're sec +1. This is still going to be 2 checks in, and then OmniX. Yup, OmniX does it. Damn.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', Tamers? We're back with Player Ammo once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Player Ammo, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Player Ammo before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. And that means we got time to say a thank you to our champions. We got Shinikari, DHM, Andy Fink, Squidita, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Marta FGC, Kraken Security, Coffee, Deus, Kava, Stephen Holdren, Obsidian Cross, Donkey, Pap, and Soy Sauce. And a thank you to our rookies. We do have Greatness Beam, Turtle Sovereign, Samuel Larson, Balfi, Marcio La Ott, Gritzy, Brando, Jamiroquai Rat, Z Slasher, Solander Sange, Sanji PS, and Metallica 3750. Good seeing people jump into the Discord as well. As a reminder, if you are a member and it hasn't automatically done it from your YouTube being attached, hit me up and I will manually assign it. We do got Palmon and the Memory Setter. As strong an opener pretty much as you can get. From talking to the DA players, they really, really love that opener. Looks like we're going to go Bauhuck and then we're going to pass 3 because, yes, this is a Memory Setter. And that's going to be a Savior Huckmon. Probably next turn, I'm going to be pushing out and doing crime. And this is actually kind of an awkward open. So we're going to put the Ankylamon to preserve a blocker inherit. And then presumably you kind of have to Mirai here. And we're going to get rid of the Seadramon just because it is conditional draw as opposed to the other ones that's going to be a little bit more proactive on the draw. Cracking the boost. Oh, we're spending... I'm going to pick up the Bauhuck, not the Jesmon. Oh, Bauhuck and Jesmon. I can double hit. Sick. Scramble. Savior. End of turn. Suspend Huck to make Jesmon for 0. Athorene Paw. Then we're going to swing in and we get System on Blanc. And then double alliance. System on Blanc is then going to give us Jessex for 0 during the attack step, which is going to give us the chance to play another sister, but it looks like we're missing it. Goodbye, Blinding Ray. Hello, Caribbean Detective Agency. And then 2 checks through, going to reveal that Seadramon and the Pyildramon. And then we're just going to send it and check in for 1 extra. That's maybe a bit more than I would have committed, but hey, I mean, you're putting him on better have it. And Hudiemon is a known have it. You go to play the Gotsu for 1. Getting to go nice and wide on the board, nice and early. We could win rate here. Yep, win rate. And then have to pitch the Gotsu. I always forget how win rate works. I know you have to pitch... Win rate 20%. Digimon. 60% even. Next time you may trash one Digimon card in your hand the same color as the Digivolving Digimon. Ah, I see. So it's not the card that it Digivolves into, it's the card of the Digimon that's Digivolving. I see. So we're going to get the Hudie, we're going to get the full slide now of bodies in. MTD off the first check. Pick up another MTD. And the second is going to be that System on Blanc Awakened. And you do really have to like do some damage to this board here, because the problem is like Omni X... You need barrier in the stack, which we are going to make. Oh, that sucks. Actually, no, that stops Omni from being able to clear. We're going to swing... Not swinging at the Huckmon. Interesting. Swing and play the Angemon. Swing. Man, no jamming. We're just sending it. This is really interesting. Because you do need to clear the Huckmon. And yeah, we're just going to slam the Hudie and then make the Chitose. And that's going to be enough. Bounce back the body that was going to explode and then use that to get a Yugo down. So we're now looking at a pretty solid end board. As a reminder, nothing unsuspends here. We are obviously still going to get to swing at security to close out the last one. Low-key, though, I think I would swing into... I think you swing into the Paildramon because that still gets the security checked. And it means if it was a tamer, it gets burned rather than like actually checking security. But it looks like we're going to have the Bow Huck come down over the Huck. And then System on Training Gym gives us the CL. And then we get to get CL awakened. So we're going to stun the Paildramon. And then get to go into save your Huck for cost minus. Stun the Hudiemon with the Awaken that was played off of it. And then we do get to go into Jesmon. Jesmon plays the CL Awakened, Swivel Security, and then we get to swing Unsuspend and go for it. And then end of turn attack to clear. Really, really sick line from Mr. Miniquill, Mr. Conquest Collectibles. Young Jamie. If you did like what you saw, you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Be good to yourselves, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.